Hello, Zappers, and welcome back to another episode of Perfectly Complex. Today we are playing what I just said, Perfectly Complex. Today we are going to be building... We're going to be building some... Whoops. Not torches. Well, maybe some torches. But today we are going to be building some... Well, hopefully we're going to be crafting some machines and whatnot. I set this pattern up earlier. I forget what it was for. The cart assembler. Yeah, it needs 2 of these, a bunch of stone, and 3 iron. It's rather cheap. Well, actually, I can build that right now. I built a bunch of furnaces. I have a bunch of stone. Oh, wait. Hold the phone. Alright, thank you, past Zach, for setting this up. Alright, let's build us a steep cart builder assembler. And boom, 1 cart assembler. Now the cart assembler is an interesting block that I am going to put... let's put it right here. And I'm going to put here, and see what you do is you put in a cart here, a couple of these slots will open up. We can start with a wooden cart or go up to iron. However, we would have to start making wheels and stuff for it as well. We'll have the tool slot, which is basically whatever goes on the front. So we can't really have front storage unless we want a storage cart specifically. But yeah, we're going to have a tool slot, and it's going to have a certain number of assembly points depending on which cart we use. What does that sound? You hear that, right? It's like a rabbit or something past all that music. Yep, there you go. 1 rabbit. Excellent. Alright, so yeah. We can use that cart assembler to assemble a cart. Well, put all of the parts of a cart that we want together. Like, we could have it be a drivable cart where we can drive forward, backwards, all that. We can put a seat in it. Or we could have it store a bunch of stuff. We can make it solar powered. All that good, awesome stuff. We can make a farm. Farm trees, just farm plants. And mine. Build tunnels and whatnot. Can even have it build us a staircase while building a minecart track. However, I'm just going to use it for farming. Farming because... well, my past experiences with cutting down trees is lackluster due to the fact that it needs a lot of coal, and I'm not entirely sure how to fill it up with coal. Properly, that is. Well, actually, we could totally set that up later to just farm trees infinitely as well. But that's going to use infinite coal, but whatevs. So the plan is, we are going to build a bunch of these mechanisms. That was the wrong key. All these mechanism machines. Not all of them, just a lag there. Just 3 of them. Currently, we only need 2, but yeah. We are going to be building the molecular assembler. Okay, let's go with the metallurgic. There we go. Now this thing is amazing. I think if I press U... Nope. As you can see, it has a ton of different stages, but we're just going to build the basic. This baby, I think, yeah, this baby lets us make all sorts of things. Like, if I were to click U, it would let us make these things right here. Those. Basic controls. If we click that, this is what a metallurgic infuser does. It takes 2 materials, mixes them together with heat or pressure or whatever, and then pops out the outcome. So if we infuse iron with coal, so we put coal in this slot over here and fill up this little bar, we can turn iron into a somewhat enriched iron, and then we can turn that into steel by putting it through it again. So there's about 4 different things, 5 5 different things you can put in this left slot, so I probably want to make 5 of these. 1 for each type of material, and just automate putting that material in here, but that's super late game. In fact, I didn't even do that in the last mod pack thing I played. So once we need this one, and we're going to need a different one. What was it called? Metallurgic infuser. The enricher. To give us, let's see, this right here, the compressed redstone. And to do that, we enrich it by putting it through the enricher. It doesn't need anything special. But if we click this arrow, you have to be in the actual machine for you to be able to click the arrow. But sometimes it needs osmium gas or whatever it's called. And that lets you get pure versions of stuff like ore. You could put ore through this thing, I think. Yeah, you can put ore through it and it gives you like a good number. In fact, this would be the best thing for duplicating ore. It's pretty much the same thing as the Tinker's Construct with the giant furnace. Not furnace. With the giant smeltery, but it doesn't use lava as a power source. I'm sure with this pack we can probably just make lava on demand, but this is the best ore duplicating thing other than the lava infusing dirt, gravel, and sand and clay using build machine. That needs all that stuff. So we'll make those 2 machines, and yeah, I'll just gather those resources and... Right, so we need to make the core. So just pop that in there, drop all those around that. Realize I did it wrong. That helpful inventory tweaks mod isn't in here. Oh, wait. Oh, I had it right the first time. Excellent. We get this, we pop it into a machine using take 2 bits of iron and we melt it with some redstone. Two, and pop them in. Perfect. All right, there we go. Wait. Nope, that's the wrong thing. You know what? I think I might have was supposed to do that with osmium. Alright, perfect. There we go. That's the right one. We need these. We're going to... That music is a little loud to me. Let's see. We need 2 of those. 4 redstone, 2 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. I meant 4 iron, 2 redstone. And iron in every... Oops. Just, there we go. Something like that. Yeah. Oh, it was 4 redstone, 2 iron. Yes. Now we have this beauty of a machine, which makes it so we don't have to waste redstone or coal ever again. It's like, what do you mean wasted? Well, you see, this thing, if you put coal or whatever in the top, well, you can put coal on the top, or redstone, or crushed diamonds, you can turn it into an enriched version, so this machine can actually, so it is effectively like 8 instead of just 1. That works for, I think I can pick this up, and it keeps all the inventory in it. Yep, sounds about right. There we go, and now it's going to turn that coal into enriched coal, which is, well, enriched. There you go, enriched coal, enriched redstone. I accidentally made that earlier. Now I want to make some universal cables. Right. So we need some redstone and, oh, steel. Right. Yep, it definitely needs steel. So I'm gonna make, I guess, 2 sets of that. And there we go. Just drop that into here, cook that. Can I cook it in the enricher? Answer is no, I can't. I'm gonna have to make in a factory or something and cook it that way. Dang it, I just put coal in there. We're not done wasting coal, apparently. I'm not. Coal can never be replenished. Charcoal can be replenished. Yeah. So once we build this universal cable, we're gonna line it. I guess we're gonna remove part of this floor, line it up across here, put this generator, sink it into the floor right here, I guess. And I suppose I'll make a few more machines. Right, so this universal cable is going to be pretty neat. It's going to let us do all those things I just mentioned, such as sink it into the floor. Of course, I made it out of cobblestone and wood, so I have to switch between the two. But yeah, it should be fine and dandy and all that. I say dandy, but I don't even know why anyone would say that. Boom. 1 wire going from point A, whoops, to point B. It went this way, right? No. This way. I know there's like a wrench or something that should let me to insta-pick these up. The last time I tried using one, it didn't work. But then again, that was a different mod pack. And maybe I just don't understand the game. So I'm going to put the metallurgic infuser, no, enrichment chamber there. Infuser here. Enricher, infuser, other things, probably a furnace. It's nighttime. What the? Is this a beehive? What's with all the bees? Why is there blocks of redstone? No. Oh wait, that is a beehive. Okay, good. I need to make a scoop at one point because this is the second beehive I found. Of blocks of redstone. I turned on recording just in case it was some sort of dungeon. Oof. Right. Oh no, I hit it! No! That's why you don't hit beehives. Alright, so I've gotten everything set up. It took a bit finding the diamonds, but managed to find 9, so that's good. We can make the head of the thing. Oh yeah, I also added a bunch of these. They all... Turns out if you press A over something, it adds it to the bookmark up there, and if you press A over the bookmark, it gets rid of it. So this is all the things we need to make. We need to make one of these, a cart, all of that. So let's get to it. First, I want to get out of the way making this. It's going to be a slight pain, but I already made the necessary parts, so it should be fine. So grab all these, craft them all up in here. And we should be good. I think I needed more than 40. Excellent. It's kind of a pain because it leaves a ton of these extra bits behind whenever you're crafting stuff. However, it should be fine. So I need 4 of these. So just... Actually, I should have did this, like hold down shift on this. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make more. I hope I have enough iron for the rest of the things. Yes. I guess I'll cook some iron in the background. Don't mind me just making a cappuccino. References. Right. So while that's cooking in there doing its thing, I'm going to finish crafting the rest of these things. Excellent. Alright, so we now have all of that. We need to make this, which should be simple enough. So go in here, craft that. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Oh wait, no, I have the perfect amount. Good. So do that. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, perfect. So this is a cargo manager, and what you do is you put it down next to the blue rail over here, and the cart will stop at it and reload its supplies and unload other supplies depending on how you set up the cargo manager. So that's gonna be good. Oh yeah, one other thing, I did not have, what do you call it? So the solar panels require glowstone. Should have saw that coming. Solar panels typically require glowstone. So that's probably going to be a thing for another episode, like a nether episode. So that's going to be in the future, hopefully. But until then, we're going to use a coal generator, or engine. Should be fine. And it doesn't need to run all the time. It just needs to run long enough for the farm to be useful, look useful, and just pop in a bit of coal or whatever in whenever everything's harvested, and it should be fine. Let's see. What else to make? Let's make this. Do a bunch of these like that. And let's make as many as possible. Excellent. A neat thing about these blue rails is that you can set the cargo manager to have the cart turn around at the blue rails so it doesn't run off the track as if you had like a cliff at the end of it, which would be kind of silly, but don't let me stop you from how you make your things. Where did I put those tracks? Right. So all of our Steve's cart stuff is going to be in this chest. These 3 are checked. 1, 2, 3. Now we just need to make the cart, the wheels for the cart, that top chest, and we should be good. Excellent. Wheels down. Now we make a minecart. Or, well, we could have just did the minecart pattern. Boom. One less thing to deal with. All we have to do now is these things. This should be simple if there's enough iron. Oh yeah, I need to make pistons. How to make pistons. Iron and redstone. And good thing I cut down that tree. Unfortunately, I didn't get all of the saplings I needed for it. I need 3 of these. There we go. Take that off the list. I thought I needed a piston for one of these other things, but I must have been mistaken. You know, it might have been for a solar panel. In fact, I think it was used for... I need 2 of these, and these use a lot of these, and I need glowstone. But if I go over to the solar engine... There we go. It needs 2 pistons at the bottom. So I might actually make another one of these. Leave them in here for next time. Oh, right. I have the current now, so I can show you this. Yeah, see all those slots open? I can fill them up and whatnot. It's going to be great. Get one of these, pop that in there, and boom. Oh, wait. I don't understand what these other 2 slots are for. I suppose you can make it a hybrid. Not sure how many engines you would want to put in a single minecart, but yeah. Suppose you got an internal engine, a top solar panel, a side solar panel, no idea what else you would put on there. Right, so nothing left except for this. All those bits are in here. I think they're called bits. Parts. Oh, they're called panels. Right. All these panels. So make that. You get a bunch of these, which are made out of these, which are made out of, a bunch of planks and 2 logs, regardless of what kind of wood you're using. In fact, the logs and the planks can be different. So yeah, that's done. Minecart's looking pretty good already. You got an engine in there. That's the back. Put ourselves a chest on the top. Boom. 1 chest. Now nothing left to do but to make the attachment. I should have everything. One of those is the first diamond. One of those 2. Okay, it's that one. Yeah. Okay, so we should have everything. Except for those 2 things I made. Ah, done. Boom. You guys are gonna like this when it's done assembling, that is. Oh, that looks amazing. Right, so it's gonna need fuel. Well, actually, can it... Admittedly, you can pick up these wires by hand, but can you plug that into there? No? Okay. I was really hoping I could power it by something that wasn't coal. But oh well. Coal is fine. Alright, so I plop all these things in. Shift click, shift click, shift click. Now we got everything. See, this is why I wanted... Well, actually, I could have had the chest on the sides, but I think the top one is bigger. Bigger storage, that is. So yeah, I'm going to put the solar panels on the sides. They're going to look really neat, all foldy and whatnot. The total time it's going to take for it to make one is over an entire Minecraft day, so oof. I wish it told me how much resources it needed. I don't know how many clicks that was, but it should be enough. Fuel storage, 4,000. Oof. Guess I'll let that load and we'll come right back. Alright, okay, good. We've done it! Both of us. All of us. Yeah, we've done it. We built the minecart. This baby looks amazing when it's in your hand. Oh, maybe it's a different version. Look at that tiny little model. Alright. Yeah, right here's a good spot. Yeah. Put it here, roughly. Still one of those buckets. Something like that. Now we just pop this guy into here. Yeah, whoops. Onto here. I think I need to put coal or something in it. We shall have a farm! It will be excellent. I've ran out of bread. We'll keep moving so the tree won't bother it. Admittedly, I'm not entirely sure if I have anywhere near enough wheat seeds for this. But the plan is to go over there, make the farm, obviously, I suppose, but to also, it's a good number of seeds, to also have it be automated in the future and solar powered. Yay, achievement. A seedy place, whatever that means. And everything will grow much faster as soon as I add a bucket of water. Yes. Actually, I don't know how far this thing reaches. Probably actually doesn't reach that far, like reaches 2 probably. Because if I get the other one, it's going to have a bigger range and it's going to have invulnerability. Because I was totally wrong earlier when I thought that it would be infinite. Yeah, that was it. When I thought the tool would be infinite. Alright, so it's grown. This is going to be good. Hopefully. Start this thing up. Look at that. It's planting stuff, it's harvesting stuff, even though I could just right click and boom. More seeds. But yeah. Just imagine if this was solar powered. Infinite wheat! Infinite! It's not actually making any sounds. I don't think it actually made sounds earlier either. Huh. Admittedly, the sounds was a downside. But yeah, look, it drops all its stuff in here. Just change this all to blue. And yeah. Perfect. Excellent. And now I just push this over here. There. It works. It's not farming this stuff, but it works. Look, it even stole all the wood. Perfect, it works. Alright, goodbye!